stop. Amy Hunt didn't just win 4 gold medals in Birmingham. She did something no athlete in 92 years of European Championship history had ever done. And here's the controversial part. Some people are already calling this the greatest European Championship sprint performance ever by a British woman. But is it? Because what Hunt just accomplished is almost impossible to ignore. 4 races, 4 gold medals, 1 European record, and she did it while beating some of the biggest names in European sprinting. Here's how it happened. The 2026 European Athletics Championships came to Birmingham, and for British fans, this wasn't just another championship. It was the first time Great Britain had hosted the European Athletics Championships. The Alexander Stadium was packed, and one of the biggest British storylines was Amy Hunt. At just 24 years old, Hunt had already become one of Britain's most dangerous sprinters. But there was one thing missing from her resume: a major individual European title. And she was about to change that. The 100 meters. Hunt entered the final surrounded by serious competition. Dina Asher-Smith was there, Iwa Swoboda was there, Delphine Nkansa was there, and Switzerland's Geraldine de Tizio-Frey had been one of Europe's fastest women all season. Then the gun fired, and Hunt looked like she was in trouble. At 10 meters, she was 7th. At 40 meters, she was still only 6th. But then Hunt started coming. At 80 meters, she was 3rd. At 90, 2nd. And over the final few meters, she exploded. 11.00 seconds. Gold. Her first individual European Championship title. And suddenly, the Hunt era had officially begun. But she wasn't finished. 3 days later, it was time for the 200 meters. And this time, Hunt had a familiar rival beside her, Dina Asher-Smith, the woman Hunt had spent years chasing. The two British stars came off the bend almost level. Then Hunt found another gear. She pulled away over the final 50 meters and crossed the line in 22.19 seconds. Another gold medal, another major title, and something even bigger. Hunt had completed the European sprint double, the 100 and the 200, only the 3rd woman in European Championship history to do it. But behind the scenes, things were not nearly as easy as they looked. Hunt later revealed that after the London Diamond League, she had been taken into the medical room because she was close to fainting. She admitted the 200 meters had actually frightened her during the season, yet she kept going. And after winning the 200, she said, 2 out of 4, baby. That told everyone exactly what was coming next. The relays. Saturday brought the women's 4x100. Britain had the home crowd behind them. Asher-Smith opened the race. Then came Hunt, and she absolutely flew. Her leg was clocked at 10.10 seconds, the fastest British leg of the race. Britain won gold in 42.05 seconds. 3 gold medals, 1 race left, and that's when history became possible. Sunday, the European Championship mixed 4x100 relay was being held for the first time. Britain lined up with Jeremiah Azu, Dina Asher-Smith, Jarnell Hughes, and Amy Hunt on anchor. And here's the crazy part. Hunt revealed that the team had practiced their crucial baton exchange only once before the race. 1 practice, 1 championship final. And somehow, it worked. Hunt received the baton with Germany closing behind. Then she launched down the home straight. She held off the German challenge, and Britain crossed the line in 39.97 seconds. A new European record, and suddenly, Amy Hunt had 4 gold medals. But this wasn't just another championship. She had become the first athlete in 92 years of European Championship history to win 4 gold medals at one edition. Not one sprinter had done it. Not one distance runner, not one jumper, not one thrower, nobody. Until Amy Hunt. And that's why this achievement is so controversial. Is Amy Hunt now Britain's most dangerous female sprinter? Is this the greatest European Championship performance we've seen from a British woman? Or is it simply one incredible week that happened at exactly the right time? Because there's another huge question. She's only 24, and if she can win 4 European titles in 1 championship, how many more records could she break? Birmingham didn't just give Amy Hunt 4 gold medals. It gave women's sprinting a new name to watch. Amy Hunt just made history. And the scary part? She might not be finished yet.